John. They're not SO239. SO239s. They're sometimes shortcutted a bit. Well, some people might say it's better, but they sometimes use RCAs or BNCs, John.
Yeah, it looks like BNC. Hang on, I think Tony's back anyway.
That might be an option there, mate. Are you back with us, Mr. Video? Thank you, Bernie.
Good evening, Jen. Good afternoon, or good evening. A bit of a run, so it also doesn't come correct, and that's the reason why the uniform doesn't hear with too much echo or reboot or so on. I've been listening for a while I was on the show, so I wonder how many story will tell you or not.
No, Bernie. Tony's still messing at the moment, mate. I just don't want Tony to get. I don't want Tony to get headshot and throw that equaliser back in the shed, because it's an absolutely beautiful thing. It's the old. Have a look on Google, Bernie. It's the Orban 672 Alpha, and it's a very, very old. It's a piece of history, to be honest. It's a very old broadcast. And the music production EQ from back in the day. It's a lovely piece. It's a beautiful piece. All the orange doctor packages inside it, and it's beautiful. So I don't want Tony to throw it back in the shed. And I put that 20. I mean, the 2496 is fine, but that one bird is a lovely EQ. So I don't want him to get headshot and throw it out in the garden, Bernie. Yeah, no, the actual sound, Bernie, the sound is okay now. We last night, Bernie, me and Tony got on the camera, and I got Tony to set Spectra Plus up on his PC, and we wired a signal generator through the equaliser and swept every single filter. So, because on analog EQs, you've got no way of telling where the frequencies are. You've just got potentiometers, so you've got no accurate way of doing it by eye. So what you have to do is start Spectra Plus up and sweep each filter and line all the filters up where they should be to the desired frequencies. So we went through all that last night on camera, and Tony made a lovely job of that, and it sounds lovely, Bernie. It sounds lovely. He's got other issues at the moment, mate. So we've got a bit of RF. So we've just been trying experimenting with different configurations, Bernard. And also trying to work out the equaliser itself. We've had the EQ in bits to see if it was balanced or unbalanced inputs and all the rest of it, and we've been reading through old manuals from 1917. We've been doing all sorts over the last 12 hours, Bernie, to try and sort it out, but the actual sound itself is fine, mate. It's just the actual configuration of the EQ itself, Bernard.
I'm going to disappear for 10 minutes, Marky.
Okay, John. Yeah, okay, Bernie. Yeah, okay, matey. Yeah, we've got a few things to try, matey. So, yeah, he's trying different things as we speak, Bernie. So, just waiting for Tony to call back in now and see what he's tried and where he's got with it, Bernie. So, yeah. So how are you anyway, matey? What have you been up to today, Bernie? Anything interesting? Yeah, Bernie, I'm not sure if you put it back to me there, mate, but you literally just fizzled out into nothing. During that over, you went from like an S9 down to absolutely nothing, right down into the noise, Bernie. So I've got a feeling the band may have just closed. You literally just faded away and away and away into absolutely nothing then, Bernie. That was really weird to hear. I think the band may have closed. Is anybody copying M0AOV?
M0AOV, yeah, still here, Martin. How does the listening sound? Any different? Any better or any worse?
Yeah, it sounds good, mate. It sounds very good. That was weird, that one. I can still hear you the same, Archie. That's really strange. You're still the same signal, but Bernie literally just went weaker and weaker and weaker, and it just fizzled into nothing whatsoever. That was, but you're still the same signal, so that just doesn't add up. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually, over.
Yeah, I'm really pleased, I'm really impressed, I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, very, very. I think it's much easier now to drive. Having said that, I'm probably going to fall over now, but it seems easier to drive in the 24 I can see. I'll probably then need to have a little bit longer back to you, Martin.
Yeah, okay, Archie. Have you definitely got that EQ engaged? It's definitely, can you bypass it for me, Archie, and put it back in again?
Martin, how do I bypass it? Tell me, how do I do it? Back to you?
Right, that's a good question. Right, something I haven't done for about 15 years, that is, Archie, so, bear with me, matey. I am, downloading the manual. Where are we? Here we are. Right, I'm just looking now, Archie. Right, okay, Archie, I think can you turn engine out off? If you hold, no, there's an in and out, isn't there? Right, yeah, the top right button on the keypad, in and out. Can you press that, Archie?
This is M0AOV return. Right, I'm now pressing in, so that's the button on, and the button out, the green light off. Back to you, Marty.
Right, it was in bypass, Archie, it was in bypass. Okay, so you need the green light on,
M0AOV.
Yeah, so now I have the green light on, Marty, and according to my spectrum on the specs, I can now see quite a difference on the spectrum.
Yeah, wow. You never had it engaged, Archie. I had a slight, because I was looking at Spectra Plus, I've got a Spectrum Analyzer running at the same time. and I was watching your I was watching the graph as you was talking, and I was thinking that's a very, very flat transmission considering the amount of cuts and boosts we put in. So I had to stop him, and it sounded flat as well. So yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't activated. So yes, that green light must be activated down there. Bear with me, Archer. Archer, just got M0AOV on the telephone.
John, copy. M0AOV, GW4, ZUJ. Archie, who copy? GW4, ZUJ.
M0AOV. I don't know who's calling. I can see a trace on my graph on my spectrum, but I can't hear you. But I can see a trace. I know someone says M0AOV.
Sorry, Archie, but you down a little bit into the noise at the moment. Archie, over.
Mike 0, Bravo Alpha Sierra, Mike 0, Whiskey Golf India.
The frequency is in use. This is M0AOV. The frequency is in use.
Yeah, I'm trying to call you. Mike 0, Whiskey Golf India.
Mike 0, Whiskey Golf India. This is M0, Victor Alpha Foxtrot.
Mike 0, Bravo Alpha Foxtrot. This is Mike 0, Whiskey Golf India. Actually, I want to speak to the Johnny. Maybe a call sign is wrong. Anyway, sorry about that. Mike 0, Bravo Alpha Foxtrot. Mike 0, Whiskey Golf India.
Mike 0, Whiskey Golf India. Mike 0, Victor Alpha Foxtrot. Victor Alpha Foxtrot. Name is Archie and location is Weatherby in West Yorkshire. Back to you.
Yeah, Raja. Yeah, sorry about that. Call sign is Victor Alpha Foxtrot. All copy. Yeah, my name is Steve, and QTH is south of Reading, Berkshire. Why I try to call not you actually, maybe person called John or Martin. I noticed that signal is rather peculiar signal coming up. That's why I'm trying to call in that. But anyway, person I want to speak to is now on the telephone. Mike 0, Victor Alpha Foxtrot. Mike 0, Whiskey Golf India.
Mike 0, Whiskey Golf India. You're very weak to me. Maybe 5 or 5 by 6. Yeah, I know Reading reasonably well. I know Berkshire reasonably well. I live in a place called Spurgeon down there. I'm running a section of radio here into a Tom 1010 amplifier and some audio here which I'm just setting up. Microphone back to you.
Yeah, sorry that seems I'm not transmitting power properly at all. Anyway, okay, I'm going away now. I'm listening to the conversation. Anyway, thank you answering my call. Mike 0, Victor Alpha Foxtrot. Mike 0, Whiskey Golf India 73. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Mike 0, Victor Alpha Foxtrot. Mike 0, Victor Alpha Fox. I wonder if you copy Echo India 2 Hotel Whiskey Remote. EI2HW, Archie, over.
EI2HW, yeah, I'll copy you loud and clear. Copy you loud and clear. A very good 5x6, 5x7 signal. Consider your remote very good, nice loud and clear signal. Back to you.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a report, Archie. It's John over here in Southern Ireland. And while you're waiting on Neil, I'm just operating on the iPhone here back into the Flex. And just managed to get it going again today because it went down on me for a few different reasons. But you're about 5657 with me as well on the meter here, but you're Q5 RT, and I'm not going to hold it. I just wanted to jump in and get a report, and I hope you're doing well. You're sounding excellent here. M0 Victor Alpha Fox, EI2HW.
EI2HW, John, considering your remote, you're actually pretty good. I think your remote in the car. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger Archie, I'm in the car. I'm using the iPhone. I'm on the Apple iPlayer thing in the car here, and it's using the microphone in the phone system. And I'm listening to you through the speakers, which I have EQ'd up here, and it sounds lovely. So all I wanted was a report. It's coming through okay, and there's no distortion on the audio, over?
No distortion hardly.
Big signal, John.
Speak to you a bit later. Right, take care, John.
Yeah, thanks, Archie. And I think that was Tony. Sorry, lads, I hope I'm not interrupting too much. I just came in on the end when Neil got a call. Is that you, Tony, over?
Yeah, okay, John. EI2HW. This is M0 video. No, not interrupting anything. I'm up to my neck here in wires and cables. But 5.9, I had to put my head up and have a quick look from under the desk. 5.9 plus 10 dB for you, John. Big signal, yeah?
Yeah, lovely, Tony. No, that's great. I'm on the iPhone in the car here. I'm only running about 90 watts PEP into the dipole at home. I haven't anything, amplifiers or anything switched on yet. I'll work on that kind of remotely at another stage, but at least it's working now. And I can I can only assume you're looking for the duck there, over?
Yes. I think I may have found him. I don't know. I don't know, John. I'll get to the bottom of it eventually, that's for sure. But sure, I don't know. I ask myself why we do it to ourselves sometimes, John, but it must be for the love of the hobby. I think I've quacked it now. Quacked it. I hope you got that one, John. Hopefully I have, anyway. Just a case of having a waffle and seeing if it comes back or not. But that's working real well remotely, John. Very well indeed. Sounds absolutely excellent, considering what you're using, John. Working very well, yeah?
Yeah, super, Tony. I tell you, you're making the whole car vibrate here, because I have it EQ'd up on the little EQ and the Flex, as you know, and it's coming through the stereo system in the car, and I'm using the microphones in the car as well, so I wouldn't be expecting anything. All I wanted a bit of clarity, I suppose, really. But I tell you, it's certainly superb, Tony. You're booming into me here, 5.9 plus about 10 dB, and absolutely no problems hearing you at all. But you've got loads of presence and clarity. It's just an excellent transmission loudness, I suppose, Tony, which is the thing there, and it's without being too loud, if you know what I mean. Anyway, it's working a treat for you, and I won't interrupt the show here. It's just when I heard Neil going on a phone call, I said I'd jump in and get a report. M0 Victor Delta Oscar for the group, EI2HW, operating remote.
Yeah, okay, John. No problem at all. M0 video, returning with EI2HW and Archie as well. I've forgotten your call again, Archie. Sorry. It's been a stressful day, but good stuff though, John. Lovely to hear you on, and I better get back under this desk and tidy a few more wires up and put a few more things away, I suppose. Drive safe, John, and yeah, I'll pass you back to Archie. I'm sure he's hearing you, because you're a monster signal. Might catch you on a bit later, John, if you're about. EI2HW. This is M0 video.
Yeah, super, Tony. Sounding superb, I have to say. Probably the best I've heard you sounding, Tony, ever, and that's in the car, but it's just excellent. So I'll let you back to your work there, and thanks for coming up and giving me the report. I really appreciate it. 7 trees, Tony, and back it goes to you, Archie, and I leave you in peace as well. And Neil, if you're within earshot and listening, good evening. M0 VDO, M0 Victor Alpha Fox, or the G0 Victor Alpha Fox. My apologies, Art.
No, from
promote me to D0 or you like, no, it's M0. Okay, John, speak to you a bit later on, mate. You take care and drive carefully. Speak to you later. Really good signal. Speak to you later, John.
Yeah, thanks, Archie, no problem. I think there was a station called me there. Could you QSY down maybe? We're on 680. Let's go to 670, over.
EI2HW, GW4ZUJ, it's okay, go ahead, I'm with a down on the frequency at the moment. Just wanted to let you know you're 59 plus 5, you're at 20 miles north of Cardiff, over.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, you're 59 plus about 5 here as well. And I'm operating on an iPhone remotely back to the Flex. I'm a good distance away from home. I'm just going through the cellular network. So thanks for the report from EI2HW remote, over.
Yeah, okay, I'm just listening with the boys and they're all playing around with bits and pieces, but heard you call in there, I thought the report might have been a little help, but you are plus 5 here in the valleys in South Wales, okay?
Yeah, lovely, thank you very much indeed. I didn't write down your call sign, my apologies, but I really appreciate it. You're the same, and I'm running at home in the base dipole at about 35 feet and about 80 or 90 watts. I'm going through the iPhone here, as I said. Thanks for the report, lads. Really appreciate it, and we'll be clear. EI2HW, remote clear.
EI2HW, GW4ZUJ, okay. Thanks for the report as well. Tony, you want to pick it up, or Archie? Go ahead, please.
M0B, returning Bernard. I can just about hear you in the background now. Just about get you in the background now. Reasonable signal, maybe 5x4, 5x5 back to you, Bernard.
Yeah, Archie, the band seems to be playing EI2HW was booming in here, and so was Tony, but you were sort of up and down. 1 minute you're 5'9" and second up a bit past that, and then you're dropping down. So band conditions are not very stable at the moment, Archie. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not pretty good for me. I mean, I'm probably I'm quite a bit further north than you guys down there. I'm sort of, I'm on the outskirts of Leeds, between Harrogate and York. I'm on the outskirts of Leeds, so yeah, I'm probably on a slightly longer skip than you guys are down there. Back to you, Bernard.
Yeah, I think you passed it back to me and Archie, but as you say, we both up and down like a yo-yo, I think. Anyway, let's check it back to if Marty or Tony's still there. Tony, if you're able, pick it up. If not, Marty, go ahead. He must be busy. I think Marty's on the phone and Tony's over in his cables or whatever. How far have you got, Archie, with your little black boxes? I hope you can hear me. It'd be interesting to know. I've been trying to listen because in between I've been playing around with my little boxes I've got as well, Archie. Go ahead.
I've changed the Behringer 2496 for a Behringer FBQ 1000, which I'm having better luck with, and it seems to be okay. I've got a Virtualizer Pro, which I haven't connected yet, and I've got a 2496, which I used to have in lots of pieces, trying to repair. The output stages on the 2496 is not very good, and it's also the input for the 2496.
Yeah, okay, Archie. I got most of that anyway with the noise. You're just slightly below the noise level, making difficulty at times. I should imagine I'm pretty much the same. Glad to hear you're making progress anyway. I think you probably know what I've got here. Like you, I've got the all Behringer stuff. Mic 2200, 2496. I got the FX 2000 CD virtualizer, and the other little bit of kit, which has nothing to do with that, is the power conditioner Archie, over.
Yes, I must admit the power conditioner does a good job. I actually make my own power conditioners, and they do a really good job. They take all the peaks and the spikes out. The only thing I'm running is a 1010 amp, which obviously is not doing this good your way, but it does do very, very well when I use the alcohol. So unfortunately this morning, all over Europe, yeah, it does do very, very well. Back to you, Bernard.
Archie, I don't know if you passed it back to me because all of a sudden you disappeared, so I would imagine Barnett will be thinking that I'm not very good at all at times, that is. Yeah, trying to have a play around down this way as well, but getting there slowly. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention, Archie, if I haven't done so before, is the microphone is a condenser mic, a Rode NT2A, and that's about it. No linear, Archie, over.
Yeah, I'm well aware of the Rode condenser mics. They're very, very good. They are very well built. I'm on a Heil DR30, Bernard. This is M0AOV returning to Bernard.
Yeah, you came up really good there, Archie. Just a card over 5 and 9, and then dropped off.
GWBall-ZUJ, this is M0VAF. Now I think Tony's immersed in wires and Mark is on a phone call, and I think John went to have a cup of tea earlier on. Now this audio game, Bernard, takes a wee bit of getting used to. It takes a little bit of understanding, it takes a little bit of patience, but I'm learning such a lot along the way. It's such a learning curve, which is really, really good. And it's actually making me better at my own audio and my own hi-fi at home. Back to you, Bernard.
Sorry about that, Archie. I was trying to untangle my earphone lead. Plug that in. Hope I can hear you a bit better when I pass it back to you. Yeah, it certainly does take a bit of time, and I got plenty of time, so I'm just going along quietly, and I've already got a crap idea now. All you guys were talking, I was having to play around or trying to anyway with the second profile. I noticed the difference when I changed profiles. You know, there's quite a lot of reverb on the second profile, so I was playing around with that, chopping that down a bit. So I hope you're still talking, and I hope I can listen to you a little better after now I've got the earphones on, but with conditions as they are, I don't know. So back around to you, Archie, and leave it up to some of the other boys.
I think you handed it back to me there, Bernard. I can just make it out in the background, but yeah, we're getting there. My new my FBQ 1000 is actually working okay. It's a little bit getting used to. Marky helped me set it up. Well, Marky actually set it up yesterday, so yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. And if I'm getting that half as good as I think I am, I'll be really, really pleased with what he did. I'm starting to connect the virtualizer up maybe towards the end of this week to see how we get on with that. Microphone back to you, Bernard.
Yeah, okay, Archie. Well, that was a far better over from me. Conditions should hold up a hell of a bit more. But from what I can hear down this way, Archie, in the band condenser liquid, it does sound a hell of a sight better than quite some time ago, Archie, when we were very gruff and very basic sounding, you know. So audio seems to have been brought out of the bucket, so to speak, and sounds a hell of a sight better. Archie, go ahead.
M0VAF returning. Thank you for that, Bernard. Yeah, it's instead of having all the things in one box, it's just an equalizer. It's just an equalizer in the same size box. So it's more dedicated, I suppose. But it's doing a good job, and it's not as easy to set up, but
Well, that was a nice over on that one, Archie. At least I got nearly everything of that. I'm not sure, did you say you've got a virtualizer? Do you have a virtualizer or not, Archie? Over?
M0AOV returning. Yeah, I've got a virtualizer, which I haven't plugged in yet, so I'm going to get the equalizer working properly first and get used to that. And then after that, we'll plug the virtualizer in and see what happens when I plug the virtualizer in. My son's got access to a higher shot burner, as I keep saying, so I've got access to equipment that a lot of people would dream of. So yeah, I've got access to a virtualizer. The 2496 I've got is one that was returned faulty. They gave it to me to say, haven't played to see what we can do with that. So hopefully I'll be able to fix it. If I can fix it, I might plug that back in. But at the minute, I'm really happy with how things have turned out at the minute. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, Archie. Well, I'm sure you'll have some fun with the virtualizer. I certainly did. One of the best ones on there, Archie, is the chipmunk. That's the only way I can describe it, Archie. You could end up, getting the sound via the earphones like a chipmunk. It really made me chuckle, when I came across that. Sorry about that, my foot slipped off the pedal. But there's so many different descriptions that you could go on to in there. You could have quite a lot of fun, Archie, but I'll leave you to find that out when you're ready to, and once you've done that, you can have a play around, and surprising the sounds that come up and the sounds that you don't want to come up, but there you are. It's all good fun, Archie. Over.
M0AOV returning. Yeah, it is good fun. But someone at the front door, I need to rush the fuse at the front door, so they're not going away. They're trying to wrap it down. So, but I need to just rush for 2 minutes. So back in a minute, Bernard.
Yeah, you go on to the door, Archie. The station GW4ZUJ standing by. M0 with company, GW4ZUJ standing by. M0BAS, GW4ZUJ standing by.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, test. G6 Chariot test. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 test. Golf 6 Juliet Victor X-ray test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 test. Test, Golf 6, Juliet, Victor X-ray test, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 test. Germany 6, Juliet, Victor X-ray test. Test 1, 2, 3, 4 test. Golf 6, Juliet, Victor X-ray test. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 test. Golf 6, Juliet, Victor X-ray test. test. 1, 2, 3, 4, test. Golf 6, Juliet, Victor, X-ray test. Sierra 6, Juliet, Victoria, X-ray test. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, test. G60 yes, test.
difference. But yeah, you know, I had a doubletter before with 450, but it was causing RF as well in the audio and all that kind of stuff. So I went back to coax. I mean, I've got multi-band. I got 2 dipoles, one for 40, one for 80, and an inverted L for top band, and a Yagi for the other band. So yeah, so you know. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, still the dipole is better. John, over. Martin, sorry.
Yes, it changes my name as well. Amazing. Very good. Yeah, I get that impression as well. Just, you know, definitely get the impression the dipole's performing a little bit better. But it wasn't really a fair test, because when I swapped over, the first time I went over to the doublers after using the dipole, I'd left the internal tuner in on the ICOM. And so I was going through 2 tuners, which is never a good idea and totally unnecessary, and does lead to losses. So I don't know if it's a fair comparison. Nonetheless, do get the impression the dipole's performing a little bit better. It's at a different angle, I suppose that's going to make a difference, because it's longer and I've got it anchored further up the garden. It means that the actual sort of the sloping path on both arms is somewhat less. There's less of an less of an angle from the horizontal, and of course that could make a bit of difference. Constant fascination aerials, they never do what you predict. And if they did, I guess the hobby of amateur radio would be over, really, wouldn't it? Before XLS G8FA.
Yeah, what radio? You on an ICOM, are you?
Yes, it's the 7300.
Yeah, very pucky, you know, like, are you on a hand mic, are you?
Say again?
I said very pucky. You're talking, are you on the hand mic?
Yeah, I am. I was probably getting a bit too close to it. Yeah, I might have a bit of too much audio gain on it, I don't know, but I don't do HF very much. I'm mainly using 7610 with transverter, and operate on 2 meters. That's my main band, and higher bands. But yeah, I was probably a bit too close to the microphone.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, they're good radios, aren't they? The 7300. I mean, I'm not sure what the receive is like on them, but the transmit always seems to be very good on there. So, okay, well, I think I'll make a few more calls. I don't know, I'll be going off very shortly, I think. What time is it now? 4:05. It goes dark pretty early now. We tend to go and feed a cat by the canal in a not a derelict building, but a vacant property. So yeah, right then. Thanks for the call, Martin. And as I say, as to dipoles, I don't know the way they point in. I don't know how much of a difference it makes unless you can get them very high over.
Yes, well, they're not particularly high, as you might well imagine, and you know, it's connected to the garden fence, and you run over the top of the house, a little master range mount, which actually has my 2 meter 77 23 antennas on it. I just hook the antenna, the center points of the antennas are just anchored below there. That's the setup. I'm back on the doublet now. So anyway, there we go. Thanks for the little experiment. Good to hear you this afternoon. We'll have a nap some other afternoon, no doubt. Go and feed your ducks on the canal. That sounds good. And I'm just trying to think which canal that would be near Wrexham. Is that the Llangollen?
Yeah, it's a cat. It is a cat. Yeah, cat on the canal, and no, not on the canal. There's like an empty hotel just off the canal, and I've been feeding her since March, to be honest with you. It's the Llangollen Canal. The Thomas Telford, the aqueduct, is about 4 miles from here, from where I am. The canal starts in Llangollen. The Llangollen Canal, Martin, over.
Yes, of course it is. Yes, absolutely on me. I do a bit of canal boating with a bunch of radio amateurs. We all started doing it from the Cambridge Club many years ago, and I must say the Llangollen is one of my favourites, happy memories. We were up a few years ago and enjoyed it very much, and nice pubs down there as well, beautiful scenery, and great fun, lovely part of the world, I must say. So, sorry that bubbling up the cab. It was a bit odd that you were going off to see the ducks. Dear me. I think I'm gradually losing it here, but I don't know if it's the effect of transmitting on 80 metres or COVID or just old age. I put it down to the last one, I think, before GW4XLS G808.
Yeah, did you go over the aqueduct? Well, you got there's two aqueducts. There's one in Chirk Aqueduct, and then there's a big tunnel after. Well, I say a big tunnel, quite long. It is quite long, that tunnel. You got two tunnels actually after the first aqueduct, and then up, and there's the XYL ringing. Hang on. Yeah, we'll be going out shortly, alright. Yeah. And then you hit the Thomas Telford Aqueduct. I wonder, I mean, obviously, if you did do the aqueduct, did you travel any further? You hook a left end, don't you, and go up to Llangollen, but it's only about 2 miles, 3 miles after, once you get over the aqueduct. Well, you can go up the full length of the canal because it was very, very shallow and narrow where it comes out of the River Dee over.
Yes, indeed. Yes, we did quite a lot of it, Ian. Yes, we did Chirk, of course, and very nice pub in Chirk, I remember. Very friendly place, but nice pub grub there. They looked after us. I'm going to back the mic gain down off a bit, actually. Just looking at my LC. It's in the right range, but I don't think it needs to be that high. Let's just take it down to there. So, that's probably where it should be. That might take a bit of the noise away. Compression is on, but there we go. Am I over-compressing? It's probably okay where it is. Very forgivingly, 7300. Yes, we did well, I always call it the Poncilla, but I know that's not the correct pronunciation. I can't remember how you pronounce that one. Absolutely amazing aqueduct, that from Chirk. And going over the River Dee, fantastic. And up to Llangollen, and then we took the little boat from Llangollen that's pulled by a horse, and just did that bit. It's not navigable with an engined boat, but they have the horse on the towpath there, so we just did that. Had a little bit of wander around, and fantastic. As I say, lovely part of the world. I better let you go before you get into trouble. W4XLS G808.
I've been on the tour boat with a horse. Only been on it once. I'd say that's right from Llangollen there. What's it called? That Penelope Scales, I forget the name. And that bloke, they did a series on the canal, didn't they? I think they went to Llangollen years ago on their honeymoon. I tell you where I walk then. So when you get over the aqueduct into Trevor, where you turn left for Llangollen, if you go about a mile up there, I get on the canal by there, I do, and there's a hotel called the Bryn you would have seen the signpost, Bryn Howell. It's actually empty at the moment, renovations, and that's where the cat is, to be honest with you. The pub would have been the Porches. Well, you got the Lion Keys before the Porches, and then you got the Porches. As you're heading north, it'd have been on your right-hand side. I should imagine it's the Porches anyway. A lot of canal boats pull up. There's some more geese there as well. I'll tell you what, they're nasty, them geese are. I mean, only that you don't want to hurt them, you know. I mean, and you go after the Porches, you go under a little bridge before you go over that over that first aqueduct. Yeah. Do you know what? It's strange, isn't it? That first aqueduct, you're in England, and then when you cross at the other end, you're in Wales, Martin, over.
Yes, indeed. I don't know if it was the Porches. That doesn't ring a bell, but I know for ages afterwards they were sending me pictures of people in the bar, and wherever it was, whichever pub it was, I'd logged onto the Wi-Fi. And once you've logged onto the Wi-Fi, then they've got your details, and they keep on sending you menus and stuff. Wow, it'd be a bit of a trek to go over to church for Sunday lunch. Nice as it looks, I must admit. I seem to remember the pub had a little, like, theatre area in it or something. I could be muddling it up with another pub because, it would sound bad if I said we went to so many, but we've been doing this for over 30 years. We go once a year, and I think that was the one that I think there was a little sort of theatre area or there's something. There was an area that was curtained off. It wasn't particularly, it's very popular with the local. It wasn't what you would call a tourist pub as such. It was very packed out with locals, and I don't know if it was the Porches. I know there was more than one pub, and we jithered, and we went to the one that looked a little bit more down to earth, because that's the way we are. Yeah. You got the Lion Keys, which is a big place before the Porches, and that's just before you get into church. That is. It's called the Lion Keys, but I'm not sure how many more pubs there is before there. You've got another one called the Jack Mitten. That's a nice one. And you get off. I've only been there twice to the Jack. I think it's called Jack Mitten. And you got there's a pub where Meisterman Marine is on the bend. There's another. That's only a small pub though. But unless it was I think he called it the Jack Mitten. Anyway, just have another over. Does that ring any bells, over? Yeah, okay. I can see it in my mind's eye. I think it was it's actually on the main road. It's not actually on the canal itself. It's on the main road. We walked. Which side of church would it be? I think on the Welsh side of church, I think, going towards Wales. Well, it's already in Wales, but you know what I mean. Going further. I think it's on the main road, just before a bend to the right, perhaps. Although I could imagine that. Probably imagine that. It didn't really have much of a frontage. It was, if I remember rightly, the road was sort of just the pavement width between the road and the pub. And then I think there was another pub up on the hill behind, which looked a bit posher. Yeah. So when you get off the boat, then the Porches is right on the canal. The Jack Mitten is right on the canal. And if it's not a very big place, because the Lion Keys is a massive place, you've got another one just after the Porches, but that's right before that first aqueduct. But it's down the road on a bend. I think they call it the Trap. It's the last. I wouldn't say it's a very nice place, that one, but is it when you get off the canal? Do you walk down a steep hill? Oh, you know, when you said the trap, that rings a bell. I think it might have been that one. I think it's called the trap. Could be wrong. It doesn't look very good, but the beer was fine and it was cheap.
Yeah, the trap's right on the road, if you know what I mean. It's on a bend. Yeah, and to the back of it, it's all woodlands. It's quite steep because the canal's at the back. But obviously, you can't get from the back to the canal. Right then, I better go. Martin says she's at give me a call. But if you find a pub, I'd be very curious on that one. But do you know what? I met an American couple from California. They were in Llangollen eating in a restaurant. I got talking to them. I said, "Oh, are you from California?" I said, "Oh, I said, "Where you staying?" They said, "On a canal boat." I said, "Oh, I said, "So where have you got it?" "Oh," we said, "It's in Ellesmere." I said, "Oh, you know what? They didn't drive it. They couldn't get the hang of it, so they left it. They left it where it was moored in Ellesmere, and they caught a taxi everywhere they wanted to go over.
It's amazing. Oh dear, that's a shame. That's the real enjoyment is the navigation and dare I say crashing into the odd thing. No. Gently embracing the lock gates. I think that's the expression. Anyway, very good. Well, I've got a feeling it is the one on the road, and there was nothing special about it, but I seem to remember that it did do some nice chips. But I'll look it up. We do have a website, which is called, oh God, I'm not certain of spelling. It's called DMK Radio. If you Google DMK Radio, Delta Mike Kilo Radio, all one word, if you Google that, I think you'll find something that says Canal Trips or something, and on that you'll find a calendar with lots of years on. I can't remember the last time we did Llangollen. It was probably about 5-6 years ago. But I'm pretty certain it's that one on the road, and a hill certainly rings a bell. But we walked down to it, I think. We walked down to it from the canal onto the road that sort of goes, whether it goes through Chirk or whether it's actually, another road. I'm not certain. I've got the impression it's a reasonably main road. So there we go. Okay, I'll catch you again, Ian, and we'll catch up on that one. But I sort of roughly know where it is that you're going to walk then. I'm going to go and have a look on the internet to find this out. CW4XLS, the 8
Yeah, and if you look where I walk, it's the Bryn Howell Hotel. And just before the church, not the church, just before the Vron Cysyllte, or Pont Cysyllte Aqueduct, there's another pub up there called it's called the Aqueduct actually. That is called the Aqueduct. And so, and you got the Thomas Telford, which is the other side of the Aqueduct. That's another pub in Trevor, Thomas Telford. And then your last one before you hit Llangollen, is the just off the canal, across the road, is the Sun Trevor. A lot of boaters go that one. All the best, Martin. Take care. G8 Oscar Fox Alpha GW4XLS.
Yeah, cheers, Ian. Lovely to chat with you. We'll catch up, and by then I might have actually got the information, because the pub might have changed name. I've got a feeling the time I'm referring to that we went there was not the last time. I think it was the time before that, so quite a few years ago now. So who knows? Cheers for now. Enjoy the walk. I'm quite envious actually. It's a lovely part of the world to be walking around. Not that we've got anything to complain about here. We're sort of roughly in the countryside here. It's very nice indeed. Cheers for now. TW4 XLS G80FM.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'd have appreciated the view as you were heading north into Llangollen in the valley there. We call it the panorama. To the right, all the limestone rocks. We usually walk up there, so that's the panorama. But a lovely valley, the Vale of Llangollen there, and quite spectacular when you get the Hercules and them big helicopters coming through. They go. What do you call them helicopters? The army ones, the twin blade ones. They fly up there regular, doing low manoeuvres, but hell of a noise when they come over. Quite amazing. Take care there, Martin.
Yeah, Chinook, and we have them here. Sometimes they come through the back garden. Quite military around here, as you can imagine. Cheers for that. All the best.
73, take care. GW4 XLS QRT.
Testing 1, 2, 3, Mike 50 Alpha Echo, Victor testing 1, 2, 3. TW4 XLS and M0AOV. Hello, radio.
Kilo Oscar. Mike India 0 Victor Kilo Oscar calling. Mike India 0 Victor Kilo Oscar calling. CQ with CQ. Mike India 0 Victor Kilo Oscar calling. CQ 80 meters and by. CQ 80 CQ. CQ 80 CQ. CQ 80 meters. CQ 80 CQ. CQ 80 meters. Mike India 0 Victor Kilo Oscar. Mike India 0 Victor Kilo Oscar calling. Mike India 0 Victor Kilo Oscar calling. CQ 80 and by.
Tapette. Voilà, tu peux porter plainte, hein.
Eh, t'es une grosse tapette, je te le dis, tu peux l'enregistrer. Moi, je te dis que t'es une grosse tapette. T'as un comportement de tapette. T'as rien dans les couilles au YV. Vous êtes des tapettes. Ah putain, des grosses tapettes. Ah, mort de rire. Et dégage. Ah, marche pas mon antenne cage, hein. Ah bah non, hein. Non, non, mais moi je défends Dressler parce que c'est du matériel semi-professionnel, voire professionnel. Mais quand je vous ai entendu là, hier avec la boîte Palstar, mais c'est des trucs. Je le fais fumer en, allez, 10 secondes. Je fais un tune, elle explose. Ah, je suis mort de rire. On vous entend pas. On n'arrive pas à vous entendre, vous êtes tout petit là. Eh, les tafioles là, ça marche pas votre truc là. Eh, faudra peut-être les changer tes 813 là. Non mais attendez, 813. L'autre il est resté bloqué en 1970 l'autre, avec ses deux 813 et son bordel qui dérive de 200 Hz toutes les heures. Même mon Colin qui dérive pas avec le DDS2A de chez AOR, il dérive pas de rien, même pas un R. Ah putain, oh les nazes, oh les nazes, des nazes. Vous êtes des nazes, putain. Mais je vais vous sodomiser par le S-Net là. Oh putain, le porcinet, sa porcinette. Eh mais va te coucher là, au YV là. Eh c'est l'heure. C'est l'heure, va te coucher, t'es fatigué, là, le CAP de merde. Ah, putain. Ah, je suis mort de rire. Ah, je vais vous mettre un petit peu de musique, là, pour vous détendre, ou quoi?
Et tu sais que moi, je vais peut-être y aller un jour, te voir.
Ah, bah, viens. Ah, bah, écoute, hein. Bah, viens me voir, hein, c'est encore des menaces. T'as bien fait de parler comme ça, tiens. Ah, tu veux venir me voir? Bah viens, hein. Ah bah y a pas de problème, hein. Oh, on va rigoler, hein, tous les deux, je pense.
Oui, mais moi j'ai pas besoin d'aide.
Ah non, mais moi, je te dis, moi non plus, hein. Mais viens me voir, viens me voir. Ah oui, ça va être marrant, ouais. Le nain de jardin. Et il paraît que t'es un nain de jardin.
Oui, oh ben, et je fais 1m74, je suis pas si petit que ça, et je suis assez grand pour faire ce que j'ai à faire, ce concernant. Mais bon, c'est pas bien grave. Et d'ailleurs, t'es pas plus grand que moi, toi. Alors que tu te vantais de faire plus d'1m80, mais t'es un minable. Allez, je te dis, retourne avec 5 Théo, qui avait avoué, c'était lui qui m'avait appelé en maquillant sa voix là au téléphone à 3h du matin, et vous aviez comploté ça ensemble. Alors bon, après il y a tous les enregistrements de l'autre Alpha Oméga, toutes les menaces de mort et tout ce qui s'ensuit. Moi je te menace pas de mort, loin de là, mais bon, j'ai suffisamment sous la main pour peut-être t'ennuyer, tu vois, si tu vois ce que je veux dire.
Ah mais moi ça m'ennuie pas, moi ça me fait marrer, hein. Ah, t'as essayé de m'ennuyer l'autre fois, vous êtes fait débouter avec ton copain CDX, hein. Le bordel, le dossier, il est parti à la poubelle, hein. Ah bah oui. Ah bah j'arrive même pas à mettre la main dessus, elle est partie à la poubelle, votre dossier, hein. Ça s'est bloqué au sous-procureur.
Das NF-Signal. Und bei dem 480 war das so, dass die ALC anfing zu regeln, hielt aber dann diesen Wert, diesen abgeregelten Wert fest. Und man konnte mit dem Gerät maximal noch 40, 50 Watt in SSB machen. Hat man umgeschalten in CW, hat er sofort 100 Watt gemacht, aber beim Sprechen nur noch 40 Watt. Und das hat sich erst wieder geregelt, wenn man das Gerät aus und wieder eingeschaltet hat. Dann war das wieder auf dem normalen Level. Das war und ist ein auf der ganzen Welt bekanntes Probleem. Da gibt es auch Lösungen.
Ongetwijfeld ergens er een lekcontact zijn wat niet helemaal in orde is of helemaal niet in orde is.
Ja, want ik ben de laatste tijd bezig om hier de jack te beveiligen tegen allerlei. En go and get myself another cup of tea. Put one on for Linda. She'll be in at 5 or just after 5. And I made some soup actually. And so she's having a cheese and ham a bun with some soup when she comes in. Because I decided I was going to have. So I've made a bit extra. So that's just waiting in the wings there. So there we go. Right, I'll say 7-3 to everyone. And well, since you wound your power down, Tony, you're peaking 35 over the 9 instead of 40. So that's the difference it's made. So there we go. Anyway, I'm not going to hold it. I'll say 7-3 to everyone and catch you all maybe in the morning. 2E0 GGI now clear. 7-3 and all the best to you, Dale, as well.
Cheers, Rob.
Cheers, Rob.
Yeah, over to you,
cheers,
Dale.
Rob.
EI7
I'll back
HDB.
out as well. EI7 HDB off and clear. Catch you all maybe tomorrow morning, you never know. EI7 HDB off and clear.
Yeah, thanks for that, Dale. You want to take it, Tony G4PBZ?
Yeah, fine, and it's a good time to get out of here now. And all this talk of food is making me feel hungry. But I'm a bit like Martin. I've got to take a bit of medication. Not as much as him, thank goodness, but I've got to take a bit of medication an hour before I have something to eat. Otherwise, my jaw doesn't work. It won't chew. Very strange complaint. I can talk, but I can't chew. So I need to go and get that sorted out. But nice chatting to you all. Thanks very much for the company. And you never know, you might find me on the air again in the morning. I'll bore you to tears now. T2E0 FDS, T4PBZ, signing clear, just pausing for listening around, and then we'll be closing down. 73s, guys.
Cheers, Dale.
Yeah, thanks very much, Tony. Yeah, nice to hear you. So, as you say, all good signals. It's nice to have a chat in the afternoon. Great to hear you, Dale, and hopefully we'll be on in the morning. Probably, as you say, not tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, Martin, or the day after? Anyway, we'll catch you when we catch you, and good for you, Rob. All enjoy the evening meal and stay safe, as they say. Good afternoon, 73s, everybody in the afternoon net, the good old boys net, and 2 Echo Zero Fox Delta Sugar, now going clear. Cheers, 73s, everybody.
Thursday, Keith. Yeah, cheers, everybody. G0SVZ off and clear, and it's Thursday, Keith.
Yes, okay, Martin, got that.
73s, Martin.
Yeah, 73s, everybody. Stay safe.
Je te brouille pas, je t'empêche de faire que ça, mais moi je te brouille pas, je parle. Moi je mets pas de musique, je mets pas de trucs comme ça, non, non, non. Moi je te dis simplement que t'es un connard. Alors tu peux porter plainte. Deutlich.
Ja, die Modulation ist nicht so ganz sauber. Ich weiß nicht, Eddie ist der Spezialist, du weißt noch mehr.
Ich weiß nicht, an was es hängt. Ich denke, zeitweise kommt immer noch HS dazu. Also irgendwas oder es regelt zurück oder was auch immer. Aber ich bearbeite den Thomas schon seit etwa 2 Monaten, dass er sich endlich mal einen schlauen Tuner baut. Und ich habe ihm gesagt, wo er nachschauen kann. und einen richtigen Dipol aufhängt mit Hühnerleiter und dann funktioniert das Ganze.
Ja, ich werde den Ratschlag noch verfolgen. Jetzt kommt noch die Wintermonate, ich werde aber vernünftiges herrichten.
Ja, du kannst das mal anschauen und das kann man auch mit ganz einfachen Mitteln machen. Man hat ja dann Zeit, irgend sowas zusammenzubraten. Auf dem Brettchen, Holzbrett aufbauen, zusammenschalten und los geht's. Das geht einwandfrei. Ich wünsche dir auf jeden Fall viel Spaß, Thomas.
CQ, ready, CQ. Mike India 0 Victor Kilo Oscar. Mike India 0 Victor Kilo Oscar calling. CQ, ready and by.
Yeah, Golf 0 Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Okay, the Golf 0 Papa Alpha Whiskey, that's a little bit better now. I wonder how you're receiving. G0PAW, Mike India 0 Victor Kilo Oscar, go ahead.
From Golf 0 Papa Alpha Whiskey. Well, I'm receiving you really well. I can't work this machinery properly anymore. I put it on the wrong aerial, and I was causing all sorts of havoc in this shed. Things were beeping at me. You're a great signal, Mom. I have got preempting slightly, but you're coming through really lovely. The name is Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima, and the location is Shoreham by Sea, down on the south coast. Over.
Yeah, okay, Phil. I've got you there. Readability 4, strength 7, 4/7 as your report. You're sort of just competing with the noise level now, Phil. The noise level is starting to increase here on 80 meters.
Stond er hoor. Ik heb net van onze grote vriend Kees uit Zeist. Daar heb ik 2 prachtige 38 sets gekregen, hè. Hij heeft die helemaal gerestaureerd enzovoort. Dat ziet er schitterend uit. Compleet met de junction box erbij enzovoort. Dus dat...
Og så lar dette her gjort, så snur hele kammerset seg 180 grader og lemper. Ja, styrer 120 nærm veien Gudi, det er en.
M0AOV Uniform Romeo Lima, F9 Paris Santiago.
That's a little bit better, Phil. So give me a quick break on what are you running there? What's the equipment over?
Yeah, okay. Well, this is all a bit new. 80 and 160 is all a bit new to me. I've never worked it before, and so I'm very new to this band, and I'm trying to get everything working properly. I'm running an IC756 Pro 3, and I have a homemade inverted L antenna, and that inverted L allows me to work 160 and 80 meters as well now. It's all handmade, the traps are done and all the rest of it. It's a fantastic aerial. I'm so pleased with it. And but I'm also running a little amplifier as well. So I'm running about 500 watts at the moment, and just through an antenna tuner just to get the thing peaking absolutely right. So the SWR is good. You have to just make sure with this aerial that the SW is okay on the particular frequency that you're working on. Anyway, Dave, nice to work you. I've got you up in front of me on QRZ.com, and the other gentleman that you were talking to, he was talking about working remote, and that's something that I'm really interested in. And he was going on about his audio, and I wanted to just tell him, and you can pass the message on because I think you know him, that as far as I'm concerned, his audio was beautiful. I mean, he was a 5 and 7 in a little bit of a mess, but his audio was superb. I really enjoyed it, Over.
Yeah, okay, Phil. Yeah, but if you've heard John as regulars, I've heard him. He can sound a lot better. He didn't sound too bad, but I've heard him sounding a lot better, Phil. And I'm sure John will appreciate my honesty. Running here, Phil, with the same transceiver as yourself. It's an ICOM 756 Pro 3. Running a studio condenser type microphone with it. It's an SE Electronics. It's an SE 2200. And the antenna is an 80 meter double bazooka. Running a little bit of a EQ gear as well. I'm using a UR6QW. It's an 8-band EQ, compressor and noise gate. And that's just in between the microphone and the transceiver. Nothing overly sophisticated, Phil. So that's the setup. And I wonder what microphone you're running with your Pro 3 there. Go ahead.
Well, I had a little bit of a clear out from the shed with all my gear when we moved to this new house. It's taken us, I suppose, nearly 5 years to get sorted from the old address. The house was rebuilt around us, and so I got some company, I can't remember what it is, to buy all the old equipment off me, and I bought a brand new little heel microphone off them. And if you go on my QRZ.com page, you'll see all the details of my microphone, because I've got a really fancy base underneath it that a friend of mine built for me. A lovely hardwood stand for the microphone. But yeah, I'm running sort of about 3/4 compression on the rig. And like I say, we are pushing about 500 watts now. But I suppose you're only doing 80, I think you said, something like that. And I can put it back down again and we can see what it is. But you said that the audio was in with the rubbish. So there you go. Anyway, I'm quite pleased with the setup now. I've also got a little IC726, which I do on FT8. I use that for FT8 operation, and that works reasonably well. But yeah, we're having fun on 80 and 160. I can't believe it. All these years of operating, and I've never been on there. So back to you from Golf Zero Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Yeah, okay, Phil, fine business. Well, I've only been operating on 80 myself this past couple of years. I'm sort of relatively a newcomer to the band as well. I used to be very active on 17 meters, but the way the propagation was, Phil, I sort of ditched that for the moment. But hopefully we get back up onto the higher bands again, maybe when cycle 25 starts to peak up a little bit. Okay, Phil, listen, thanks very much for dropping by this evening. Catch you another day, and great to hear you. G0 Papa Alpha Whiskey, Mike and the 0 Victor Kilo Oscar. Good night, Phil. God bless. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. That's really kind of you. Did you do any of the contesting over the weekend?
Not really a contester, Phil, but I just gave a couple of pointers and I didn't take it too seriously, over.
Yeah, I was only doing it, really, because I wanted to test the antenna.
Julian, like Japan Uniform, Lima India Echo November, Julian. Delta Lima 1, Bravo Italy, Tango 4, Quebec Lima, over to you, please.
Tango Kilo 4, Quebec Lima, here's Delta Lima 1, Bravo India for the finals. Okay, thank you very much, Julian. Very good signal from your side. A lot of stations tried to call you. I wish you a great evening to Corsic Island over there, and hope to see you sometimes again. Tango Kilo 4, Quebec Lima, Delta Lima 1, Bravo India. Bye-bye.
Andy, I really appreciate. We see you later, maybe on another attempt. Delta Lima 1, Bravo India, Tango Kilo 4, Quebec Lima. Bye-bye, 73.
Foxtrot 5, Papa X-Ray,
Foxtrot 1, Kilo 90 Kilo.
Foxtrot 5,
Tango Kilo 1, number 4, Quebec Lima, calling CQ.
Foxtrot 5, Papa
Kilo 1, Kilo 90 Kilo. Florida 5, Extra Kilo 1, number 4, Quebec Lima, Tango Kilo 4, Quebec Lima, Africa Island, calling CQ and Missy.
Golf Zero Lima Kilo
Foxtrot 5, Papa X-Ray, Foxtrot l'Alsace.
Oscar Zulu 1. Oscar Zulu 1, let's go. Thank you very much. Oscar Zulu 1, Kilo 90 Kilo. You're 5-9 in Copenhagen, sir. I have Oscar Zulu 1 on me. Oscar Zulu 1, what is the rate of the call? Oscar Zulu 1, Kilo 90 Kilo. Oscar Zulu 1, Kilo 90 Kilo, sir. Oscar Zulu 1, Kilo Mexico Kilo. Kilo Mike Kilo, roger. Negative. Oscar Zulu 1, Kilo, November, Kilo, yourself.
Okay, Kilo, November, kilowatt. I'm not sure on the last letter. Kilo, November, and the last one?
The last one is Kilo. Oscar Zulu 1, Kilo, November, Kilo. Oscar Zulu 1, Kilo, November, Kilo, yourself.
Yes, QSL. Even with the receiving antenna, it's a bit tricky, huh? We have thunderstorms not far, making a lot of noise, a lot of strong peak time to time, even on the receiving antenna. Huh? But okay, I get it. You're 5 and 9, 5959 plus. Oscar Zulu 1, Kilo Nancy Kilo, Tango Kilo 4, Quebec Lima, from Corsica Island. 5959 plus. Your report, Roger.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. For 59, I also got not up here Mexico at the moment here. So I have a station 3K away, local station doing very much signal indeed. But anyway, it's a new band for me doing Corsica. So very nice having you in my lot. Very nice, absolutely. The name is Jakob. Jakob is the name, yourself.
Okay, Oscar Zulu 1, Kilo, November, Kilowatt, Tango Kilo 4, Quebec, Lima. Location on this side is the west coast of the island. I have on the west coast of Corsica Island, my dear Jacob. Thanks a lot for the QSO, and we see you soon again. I'm pretty active this time on 40 meters and 80 meters. This is the two bands where I am the most this time, 40 and 80. So maybe we will meet on 40, Jacob. Oscar Zulu 1, Kilo, November, Kilo, Tango Kilo 4, Quebec, Lima. 73s and good traffic on 80. Bye-bye, Jacob.
Thank you very much, and keep up the good work, Tango Kilo 4, Quebec, Lima. Zulu 1, Kilo, Nancy Kilo, and have a nice evening, and thank you very much having you in my lot. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Jacob. 73s, and we see you later on the best.
Man muss also schauen, dass man nicht in der Zunge da drin ist.
Recht einfach ist. Ich bin dann allerdings auch später auf Funktion gestoßen.
DL1 PQ mit der mit der Clubstation DL0 SOL.
Again, please, again. Okay, November, America 3 Papa, NA3P. Thank you very much for coming back to the call, and nice to make your acquaintance. My name is Tom, Tango Ocean Mike, TOM, and we're located in southwestern Delta Lima, about 40-45 clicks due west from the Stuttgart International Airport. I'll give you a report next go around. November America 3 Papa. This is Denmark, Florida 2 Blue Ocean. Over.
An 80-meter double bazooka. The microphone's a stereo.
Usted hablando con Oscar. Dale un saludo también de nuestra parte.
Espero que ande.
My working conditions, antenna is hex beam, power is 100 whiskeys, and station is an ICOM 7300. Microphone back to you.
You're 57 to 8 here. 57 to 58, pretty solid, easy copy at my end. And okay that you had been stationed there in Kirchberg. Roger on that. We're running here the Kenwood 890 Sugar with a kilowatt amp, and the antenna at my end is a 6-element monoband Yagi. A 6-element monobander installed on a 53-foot boom. It's up at around 76.5 feet, beaming your way. Okay, nice to make your acquaintance, Dick. You and the family, stay healthy, keep safe. Top of the day to you and a good evening from my side. 3 minutes past 6 p.m. locally here. November America 3 Papa, Delta Florida 2 Blue Ocean signing. Take care, Dick, until the next time. Bye-bye. Yeah, the antenna is not small, Dick, and there's more stuff on the same tower. There's at the top of the rotating mast, sticking out of the tower head, there is a 2 on 80, 3 on 40, 2 monobanders interlaced on a boom, and 2-element 30 beneath that, and at the bottom of that rotating mast, the 6-element monobander, which I'm using here on 20. 73's Dick, my pleasure, and we talk again. November America 3 Papa, this is Denmark, Florida 2 Blue Ocean signing. 73's, bye-bye. 73's to everybody on frequency. I do have to go QRT. My wife Diana has already prepared dinner, and I normally should have gone QRT 4 minutes ago, but I gotta hurry up here. Good day overseas. All of you stay healthy, keep safe. Same to all of you listening in Europe, and let's hope that this awful coronavirus pandemic is going to leave us quicker than some of the specialists have in mind. This is Delta Florida 2 Blue Ocean closing down for today. Thank you. Thank you. Same to you. Bye.
Complete conciliais muesli.
Isso aqui, portanto, então deixa-me mudar de antena. Vou mudar de antena. Agora mudei agora aqui para o...
But it works for ST. Just when it goes up.
Top-Kreisfilter von Rosenthal für 2 Meter.
Donc il faut que la NFR fasse absolument quelque chose. Voilà. Allez, moi j'ai...
When I was only 49 years of age, so I was very young. I was lucky to get a chance to get out early. The offer was there to go. The company was changing, and you know, it made sense to go then. The work I used to do, the job I used to love was